You've taken your prospect through the selling process, and they've indicated they like your product or service and it would meet their needs. However, they just won't commit to a purchase. Should you start pressing them to buy? How much pressure should you apply? We'll look at what closing techniques you should use this time on Sales Talk with Joe. Whether you've been in sales for years, or just starting your sales career, or even just considering a career in sales, Sales Talk with Joe is designed to help you be more successful. The selling process starts with believing in the sale, finding prospects, getting customers to tell you what's important to them and what they need, want, or what problem needs to be solved. We've discussed the importance of avoiding over-talking about products and service features and benefits, and how to get an agreement on what products or services you offer that meet needs. Let's assume at this point that everything has gone to plan. It's time to close the sale. Actually, if you've followed the process that's been explained in earlier videos up to this point, you're not going to need to close. The customer will already have agreed that you've met their needs. Your close is simply agreeing on items like payment terms and logistics. This is an important step because these details set customer expectations and help you avoid later disputes or dissatisfaction. So if you get to this point and the customer is hesitating or hasn't agreed that you are the best choice for meeting their needs, what should you do? This is where salespeople make a common mistake and can make a common mistake. They go into closing mode. We get so excited about the sale that we can almost taste it. You may even have already started spending the commission in your mind. Then suddenly it starts going off track. It feels like the whole world is crashing down around you. A big blunder occurs from the emotions that are surging right now. It's so tempting to start the full court press, making statements like, come on now, you've agreed that this is the best buy you can make. Just give me the okay and we'll get it done for you. Or, I've worked hard to get this deal together and I've never or rarely seen my bosses do this kind of pricing or program before. You don't want to lose it. Let's make it happen. Or, I really need this sale to make my quota. Please help me out. You know you're going to buy this stuff sooner or later. My least favorite of all is, what do we have to do to get this done? Those are signs of panic on your part. In addition to putting the entire relationship you've worked so hard to develop with the customer or prospect in serious jeopardy, you completely turn control over them. Why would you want to take the conversation that direction? If you find yourself at the point where a customer should be willingly agreeing to purchase and they're not, it means they're not convinced that what you're offering is their best option or solution to their problem. Possibly you didn't properly recognize the priority of their wants, needs, and desires, or properly understand the problem. Going into a high-pressure close might get you a sale, but you're in very risky territory. You might push that prospect right to a competitor. What's a better way to create a purchase? Anytime you determine that the customer isn't smoothly moving along and you and the customers have agreement on what you've said, it's time to just stop. Sales are like building a house. The foundation has to be correctly designed and built for the rest of the house to go smoothly. A bad foundation cannot be corrected for later in the process of building, and a quality house be the result. It's time to go back and diagnose where things went off track. I suggest going back to the beginning or near the beginning and start over. Sometimes things start to go off track very subtly, and they don't manifest until things are way off track. Don't assume that the point where you've discovered you're off track is where the problem occurred. The risk here in doing this is annoying the customer by slowing the process. It takes some practice to properly do this kind of diagnosing, but don't let that stop you from trying. Use your GPS, good people skills, to be sensitive to the mood of your customer or prospect. Some customers will suddenly stop the purchasing process at this point as a negotiating technique. They'll say things like, this looks pretty good, but I just don't know. Or they may say, I like everything we've discussed and I'm probably going to buy from you, but I need you to do whatever or give me whatever. So you'll go to the authority you need to and get the concession. You come back with it and suddenly there's another, I just need this. Or the customer asks for an outrageous concession on something and you'll reply, look, I know that's impossible. They'll respond with something like, well, you need to get me something. How about meeting me halfway? These are very specific negotiating techniques that require some skill to overcome. We'll cover those in a future video coming soon. I believe the term and process called closing is outmoded and harmful in sales. People hate to feel pressured into buying. It's easy for them to avoid the pressure by doing a transaction online. It's possible to purchase virtually anything online today. And I believe one of the main motivations for buying online is you don't have to interact with pushy salespeople. We salespeople have to value our customers and prospects and become a trusted consultant, a source of relevant information about how the product we offer meets wants, needs, and desires. I firmly believe that people buy from people, but only from people who listen to them and help them meet their wants, needs, and goals. Salespeople who develop these skills effectively will be around for a long time to come. The term closing the sale needs to be removed from the modern salesperson's vocabulary. We don't close, we consult and advise, and the customer makes a purchasing decision. Anything else is obsolete. Let's move sales into the next era. I'm Joe Ferguson. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to leave a comment about this video. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like button, share the video with someone who might benefit from it, and make sure you don't miss future content by subscribing to the Sales Talk with Joe channel. If you have a product or service that you think would be a good match for my viewers and are interested in sponsoring these videos, please email me. My email address is in the description below. Also, if you just think I can help you, email me. I'll be happy to talk with you. Thanks for watching and keep your eye open for the next Sales Talk with Joe video.